Hello everybody, Lurgs here, welcome to my channel, and today it's the Ford Transit Connect tyre pressures and what the tyre pressures should be on your Ford Transit Connect. Make sure that you check the tyre pressures when the tyres are cold. The first thing you need to do is find out what tyres you've got on your Ford Transit Connect. This will be written on the tyre wall, and these are 205/60 R16s. And these are the same all round. Then if you go to the driver's door, open up the driver's door, and on the driver's door pillar here, we've got the tyre pressures written down. And what I do is I just pause this footage and just expand it, and then I'll take you through the tyre pressures. And I'm going to quote everything in PSI. If you've got 205/60 R16s on a short wheelbase van, and you've only got a few items in the van, 1 to 3 people, it recommends 33 PSI on the front and 31 PSI on the rear. If you've got a van load of stuff, lots of heavy items or people, it recommends 39 PSI on the front and 46 PSI on the rear. If you've got a long wheelbase van with only 3 people in it or not much weight in the back, it recommends 35 PSI on the front and 35 PSI on the rear. But if you've got a van load of stuff, lots of heavy items, it recommends 37 PSI on the front and 49 PSI on the rear. And if you've got a Ford Transit Connect, short wheelbase or long wheelbase, all the tyre pressures are down here. What I'm going to do first is just check one of the rear tyres. Remove the tyre valve cap. I've just got this old school tyre pressure gauge reader, which just works, doesn't need any batteries. Push that on. And this is showing a reading of 36 PSI. Now we've got a van load of stuff, lots of heavy items, and it's recommending 46 PSI. So I'm just going to connect up my foot pump. If you've got an electronic foot pump, that'll be a lot easier, but I'm old school. Just pump some air into that. We need to get that up to 46 PSI. Let's just check it. It's showing 39, so it does need a lot more. So just carry on pumping that up until it reaches 46 PSI. If you do happen to overinflate it, you can just use the end of this tyre pressure gauge, push that in, and that just releases some air. Then just go around the van and check the other 3 tyres to make sure that the pressures are correct. You've also got a spare wheel underneath the rear of the van. Make sure this is pumped up to the correct pressures as well, just in case you ever need to use it. And I tell you what, I'm feeling a bit tired after that video and a bit deflated. Time for a pit stop. I'll put some other useful Ford Transit Connect videos around the edge of the screen. Drive safe.